Welcome back. We are straight in the water for this one. We had a lovely day of good water visibility and a good mixture of species. Um, First dive, as always, stretching the lungs, getting the air out of the wetsuit. Wasn't expecting to see a couple bass, so caught me a little bit off guard. You can see I'm not on the bottom. But yeah, a couple decent ones in there, but nothing worth getting excited over. Managed to prepare myself a little bit more for this one and see if there was anything in the area that was worth having a look at. So I made sure to get to the bottom this time. Hope these bass come in a little closer, as the bass are so curious, so they're always going to come in and check you out. Got a little distracted by this red mullet in front of me. Only a little guy, so didn't give him much time. And this nice colourful cuckoo wrasse just sat in front of me again. You can see I'm very focused on hunting, not really appreciating the natural wildlife. So I had a mate with me for this dive. His mask was fogging up a little bit, and this is a really good trick, or kind of thing you need to do with masks that have tempered glass. Just need to burn that protective plastic film off, and yeah, that will stop it from fogging up. Was checking out this cool cave. It's just a little crack in the rocks that goes back really quite far. I have seen some nice bass in here before. It's a little eerie, but once you get over it, it's a pretty cool dive. And you can see I'm not miles away from the surface. It's pretty chill. This was a cool one. As I've been in the water a lot recently, my lungs and breath hold have been improving. So I just thought I'd showcase the benefits of sitting down on the bottom and being super patient, and it shows how curious bass are. Because even once this little school had hung around me for a little while, I'm still getting new fish turn up later in the dive. Right, into a little bit of action. Moved a little further off. Sat in this kelp again. Focusing on sitting down in the kelp and not doing too much movement. You can see this school of bass approaching from the side. They move close enough where I can't do too much movement and have to keep the gun down on my side. This one moves right in front of it, super close, but turns just before I shoot and hit him pretty low. Fortunately, I had enough breath hold left to chase after him quickly and stop it from ripping out. I think it actually was a pretty solid holding shot. I managed to get it just above that throat, so it wasn't, and as it was just a string, it wasn't going to rip out, but I was not aware of that. So I managed to get hold of his tail and yeah, take it up to the surface. I think this fish ended up going 54 centimeters for those that are interested. Moving spots. Found an area with some much clearer water, so I could see this ledge in front of me. Just hopped in the water. So I was preparing to dive for it, and then this school of triggerfish came and surprised me. Never seen these guys before, so quickly loaded my gun. I know they taste good, so I was scared of them spooking, especially if I did a dive. So rushed a shot with one band, and yeah, clearly a mistake. But luckily they did hang around, so quickly reloaded. This time made sure to do a little dive. Blew out some there because it was obviously so shallow and I was underweighted for that depth. And picked out the largest one in the school. They are very easy targets. Knowing me, I still had a decent chance of missing it. And took a lovely triggerfish home for dinner, which actually tasted unreal. Super tough skin, so it was really hard to fill it. But yeah, really cool fish, very tasty. Then we just moved in shallow. Loads of this yellow like stringweed, which is usually unbelievable for bass. I see loads of bass in these areas, but it was pretty quiet. On the way back out, the triggerfish was still in the same area, so I thought I'd get some nice shots of some triggerfish milling about. We headed out offshore to try and catch some pollock, and whilst I was setting up the gear, I actually did end up catching one of these guys, and that video is on my Instagram if you are interested. Finished off the day with some hole hunting. Thought I could try and find a crab or some lobster, but no luck in this area. It's pretty heavily potted, so not too surprising. On our way back from a successful pollocking session, we were greeted by this lovely pod of dolphins that were headed off towards a big school of bait that some gannets were hitting. Alright, well, didn't get time to film an outro there, but decent day out, I think. We've got nice bass, ended up picking up a nice pollock out to sea. Didn't film it, but nothing interesting. Got this cool dolphins though, and a couple triggerfish as well. This was some nice ones. I haven't tried these before, so gonna give them a crack. But I think that's a good little productive day out on the water. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you in the next one.